Most executives hear data governance and immediately think legal, compliance, risk, basically the corporate equivalent of eating your vegetables. Why are they wrong?
Because they're optimizing for the audit, not the outcome. Governance done right means every decision maker in your organization is pulling from the same trusted data, with context, at speed. That's not a compliance function. That's an execution advantage.
Give me a concrete example of a company that's actually weaponized governance this way.
JP Morgan Chase invested heavily in enterprise data lineage and metadata management starting around 2019. The result wasn't just cleaner regulatory reporting. It cut the time analysts spent hunting and validating data by roughly 30%, which redirected thousands of hours toward actual analysis and model development.
So the ROI argument is really about reclaiming wasted analyst time?
That's part of it. Gartner estimates that poor data quality costs organizations an average of $12.9 million per year. But the harder cost is invisible: the decisions that don't get made, the products that don't launch, because nobody trusts the numbers on the slide deck.
You mentioned AI readiness. Every CDO right now is under pressure to deploy AI. What's the actual connection to governance?
Your AI model is only as reliable as the data it trains on. If you don't have documented data ownership, defined quality thresholds, and clear lineage, you're building on sand. Amazon and Google have entire internal data contract frameworks, essentially SLAs between data producers and consumers, precisely because ungoverned data at scale breaks AI in production, not in the lab.
Data contracts. That's a term gaining traction. What does that actually look like operationally?
A data contract is a formal agreement that says, this data set, owned by this team, will meet these quality standards on this refresh schedule with these defined fields. When something breaks, you know who's accountable. Companies like Airbnb and Uber pioneered this internally. It shifts governance from a passive audit trail to an active operational contract between teams.
What about the trust dimension? You called it institutional trust at scale. What does that mean for a CEO or board?
It means your board can trust the revenue number in the board pack. It means your CFO and your CMO are arguing strategy, not arguing over whose spreadsheet is correct. LinkedIn's data governance program directly enabled faster product experimentation because teams stopped relitigating data definitions and started making decisions. That's cultural velocity, and it compounds.
If a CDO is listening to this right now and their governance program is essentially a compliance checklist, where do they start?
Identify your 3 most critical business decisions that are being delayed or diluted by data distrust. Govern those data domains first, obsessively, with clear ownership and quality metrics. Prove the business value in a visible place. Governance earns credibility the same way any product does, by solving a real problem someone actually feels.
Sharp. Thanks for reframing this from obligation to opportunity.